Well, good morning and welcome to Windy Hill Kennel. This is a nice, gloomy kind of day, but the weather's great and we're on Friday, so that's awesome. So this is our last two little guys ready to go home. I thought I would do a quick video for you guys. This will be their last video. I'm so glad it was nice enough to get them out here today so they could go play. Hopefully they'll ignore me and go do their own thing. But they're doing super good. We did some weights. Vanessa did weights before we came out here for you. So that'll be, I think you'll be surprised. They're doing really good, but they're getting bigger, which is always a good thing. So the neon green collared puppy, which is the bigger of the two, it's more there just coming, whoop, running over there by the fence. The other one's laying down with the ball. So he is 6 pounds, 13.2. He's got the zoomies. There we go. We're going to play zoomies. The smaller of the two is the orange collared puppy. He weighs 4 pounds, 15.2. And his microchip is 5098. The bigger guy out here, his microchip is 5097. So this has become their favorite thing to do in the mornings. They love to come out here, play in the little tyke, run that energy off, which is something you are going to want to do at home. Oops, he crashed over there. If you do not keep their energy run off, they will become so obnoxious you just won't be able to stand them. So puppies have spent up energy. If they are not where they can get out and run and play, they're going to tear your house apart. They need to do this. It also kind of levels their brain out, calms them down. Once they've had a good run and they're got their energy run out, they're more likely to listen and behave. Honestly, I totally recommend putting these guys in a crate when you are not physically interacting with them. That doesn't mean you're doing the dishes and they're somewhere in the kitchen or the living room behind you. That's not interacting. Interacting means you are physically interacting with them, either playing with them, taking them for a walk, running. They're gonna make me dizzy. So we put them, let me zoom out here. We put them in, I think this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this is 2.5 panels or 2.5 X pins. This makes a really nice big area, and I could still stretch that a little bit. It's not completely straightened out on the other side. So this is a 24-inch X pin. Please do not buy a 24 X pin for your puppy. These are going to be miniature schnauzer size. So you're going to be looking at probably 16 to 20 pounds maybe. They could easily go over this when they're an adult. If you're going to buy these, I would get at least a 32, or I'd go 36 actually. You'll be much safer. This way, if you don't have a fenced-in yard and it's nice weather and the sun's not beating down on them, or you're under a shade tree, or if you're a camper, these are great. They fold up to where they're these fold up 24-inch square. But if you would get like a 36-inch, it will fold up 24 inches wide, 36 inches tall. They are a lifesaver. I do not have any fence up here. I have the whole kennel area is fenced and the play yard down there is fenced. But for me, I can move this around the yard, put it in the shade in the summer. Makes such a nice place for these guys to play. So they're doing super good in the house. I do not play with them all day long. They're with us all day long, but I don't talk to them when they're in their kennel. We pick them up in the morning. We love on them. They get new toys in the morning. They get cottage cheese after their kennel's been cleaned. And new toys. I change toys every single day. Otherwise, they're like kids. They're going to get bored. And if they get bored, then they get destructive. So bully sticks are great. Bully sticks are awesome. Raw bones are phenomenal. If you have a butcher that can get you raw bones, which Rib bones are what we use, and the round shank bones. The round shank bones I give more to my adult dogs. These little guys can't chew on them, they're too big. And the round bones, they chew on their back teeth, which helps clean those off. And rib bones, they chew with their front teeth. They have hundreds and hundreds of tendons on them, ligaments, so when they're chewing on them, they'll stand on them and they'll jerk on those tendons with their teeth. And it helps their, also cleans their teeth. It's like dental floss. And it also helps pull those baby teeth out too. They'll start cutting teeth around 13, 15, 16 weeks old. And then they're going to start just chewing everything they can chew. Here's a starling. It's a pointer. See, he's a pointer. Here's that starling. They finish losing their teeth around 9 months to a year old. Also, one big thing with these guys in a groomer. If you take them to the groomer, please, however you want to groom your dog is great, but don't let them shave the ears off of these guys. You don't want to shave these ears off. Some people like them shaved, and that's great. But don't shave them off until they're about a year old. The reason being, if you shave them off when they're little, they will learn to have a little bit of control over those ears, and they may end up sticking up in the air like a jackrabbit. So, which is uglier than all get out, and you can't change it once that starts. So don't let anyone trim the hair off the outside of these ears until they're about a year old. Then they're done growing, the ears are set, and you can shave those ears off naked if you want to. They're not going to come up on their head. We've been giving these guys a weekly bath. That's something you don't have to do. You can bathe. I use Puppy Tears shampoo, which is totally non-detergent, non-sodium, does not dry their coat out whatsoever. You can bathe them 5 days a week if you want to. You don't have you don't have to. Oops, it says I can't bite the top. I slid off. I'll tell you what, this little tyke is the best thing we've ever had for puppies. They have a blast on this. So it's up to you. You know, if they get oily and yucky, like the more you love on them, the more they collect the oil off your skin and they get kind of nappy looking. If you want to bathe them, that's great. But I would, if you're always going to do your own grooming, I would highly recommend investing in some type of a dog dryer. Yes, they're expensive. When you come, I can show you the one I use. I don't think I'd probably recommend it. There's a few that are a little more inexpensive. But I can tell you the dryer that I have, I think I still have the old original. I've had it over 21 years, and I've only replaced the heating element in it one time. And I use my dryer almost every single day. I have a cage dryer that hooks on the front of your cage, and then it blows. Mine has low, medium, and high. It has no heat, light heat, or heavy heat. So, and these are kind of like a people. When you get out of the bathtub and you have a breeze in your room, or the furnace is turned on and the vent's pointed towards you, you freeze to death. These are no different. So when you get them out of the tub and you've got them all sudsed up and rinsed off, and you just turn them loose on the floor, if it's cold in your home or wintertime and it's like you being not towel dried and just turned loose to air dry in your house. They get cold. So if you buy a dryer, please check to make sure it has some type of even a lukewarm heat or a medium heat. And if you're going to towel dry them really good, you can use a hair dryer on them. It takes a little longer, but oh, I see what it is. That stick is stuck in the ground under my fence, and they're fighting over who's going to pull it out. Oh, they already stripped it. You know, I'm going to be a little bit... There, I pulled that stick out. I don't want them to make that stick stand up in the air and then poke them in the face. So there, now they got the stick out. Oh, we're going to run with it. Nope, broke off. A couple other things. Your puppy is going to eat leaves. It's going to eat dirt. It's going to eat bugs. It's just a puppy, and that goes with it. I've had people tell me they put a muzzle on their dog when they take it for a walk so it can't eat anything. I've had people tell me they put them in the yard with a muzzle on because they don't want them to eat the grass or the leaves. It will not hurt them. It will not hurt them. Now, if you've got poison plants, sure, I'd watch that. They're not going to know what's what. But they're not going to upset their stomach. I mean, if they eat tons of mud, yeah, it might make their stomach a little goofy for the day. But I've never stopped anybody from eating anything except for, I hate it when a dog eats dog poop. But that's another whole story. That's why I don't let them lick me in the face. Let's see, what else can I throw at you? So I'm going to send out your videos today. So you'll get an email from me. And on that email, it will have some videos for you to watch. Please watch those before you come to pick up your puppy. If you're not picking up and the nanny's bringing it to you, then after you watch the videos, just give me a call and I'll try and answer anything that I didn't answer for you on those videos. He is really into everything athletic this morning. He says, let's wrestle. She's mad. She might be smaller, but she takes no prisoners. He needs to wear that energy off. So they're staying out here for a while. We're supposed to have a lot of rain this afternoon, and it's really gloomy, but I don't think we're going to have any rain this morning. So they're right outside the house door, so I'm going to keep an eye on them, but we're going to leave them out here to run until they go to sleep, and then I'll take them in. I don't want them sleeping on the cold ground. So I hope you have enjoyed their videos. I hope things have been helpful for you. Please watch the videos when I email those out to you today. And other than that, I hope you have a blessed weekend. It is Friday finally. So have a good day and we'll talk to you later.